know that you're going to want to hear from me and a little bit of love and motivation and a bit of a pep talk right here, right now from Paris. I just want to say, guys, that when you act and when you move from a place of love and from a place of just peace, from a place of pure intentions, good intentions, when you move, not from fear, not from desperation, and not from anxiety, so then things just start flowing. Things just start flowing beautifully. And you just don't know how quickly, how beautifully, how suddenly things will shift in your favor. So the only best tip I can say right now that comes to mind is invest time in fulfilling your spirit so that you feel complete, so that you feel the peace that you really need and that you're searching for. And you just start seeing that no matter how hard life is, if you make time for yourself, if you make time for meditation, if you make time to just center into yourself every morning, every day, find a quiet moment with yourself and choose yourself, prioritize yourself, show that love to yourself, because we all want to feel love from other people, but ultimately people let us down. People are not a reliable source. They are not a reliable, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to put the shades on. Depending on other people is not a reliable source to depend on, because people will constantly let you down. They will constantly manipulate you and just disappoint you. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for us. But the only reliable source is yourself. So if you become at a level where you trust yourself, at a level where you perform and you do the things you say you would, and you prioritize your dreams and goals and you go after them, you show up daily, and you don't have to be perfect when you show up. You don't have to be like 100% before you receive the big things. But you're slowly aligning your identity for the identity shift where you can meet the opportunity when it arrives. Like when you act from a place of love and from a place of fulfillment, just find things to be grateful for in your current reality. Because a grateful heart, it just expels every single bad thing in your life. In fact, gratitude, it actually expels all fear. When you are feeling grateful, you cannot possibly feel fear, you cannot feel anxiety, you cannot feel disappointment, because you're in such a beautiful state. Gratitude is one of the really highest frequencies really in this world. So cultivate gratitude. Like, I'm so grateful for this weather right now. I'm so grateful that I get to travel. I'm so grateful for my work and my colleagues and my manager and my friends and my family and my best friends and just the experiences that I get to live. It doesn't have to be like that I got a Chanel handbag or that I got, I don't know, a trip to Bora Bora or something very, very, materialistic. It is the little things that actually mean the most. Sometimes having breakfast or having lunch with your parents, spending time with your best friend, spending time with a new person that actually has so much inspiration for you, that can actually take you places. Being grateful for the little things, the free things. I'm here in a park. The park is free and it's just fulfilling me right now. I feel so happy. It doesn't cost a lot to get you happy. And the delusion that we're being sold is that you need a lot of things to be really happy. But the happiest people in this world and the ones that live the longest are often in some of the poorest countries, because they have a lot of exercise, they grow their own foods, and they don't have necessarily the most materialistic things. So let that be a reminder to focus on you, to focus on what you're doing and what's going well, and to focus on being grateful for the current reality that you're experiencing. In order to usher in a new one, you gotta be present in the one that you live in, and absolutely showing up and embracing everything you have. I don't think it costs a lot to be a great person. A kindness, being kind to other people. You don't know how that's impacting somebody. You don't know how that's changing somebody's life. You being kind can open doors for you. You being able to show up with love despite experiencing pain and anger and like people resenting you or whatever. Like, you are showing up as your highest self. You are showing up as your most beautiful divine self. And you know what? Like people know, we have the life force within us. That's why every single human that is currently alive, they also have the life force within them. They also have God's spirit within them. They are also beings that God created. So respect other people. It doesn't cost a lot of money. It doesn't cost nothing, but it means the world. How to level up your whole reality? Love yourself, show up for yourself, be kind, be good, do good, attract good, and just continue to radiate outward all the goodness, because there are people out there who really need you. There are people out there who need your influence. They need you specifically. They don't need me, okay, because I cannot reach them. But they actually totally 100% need someone like you. So if you do not show up for them, maybe nobody will show up for them. That's why it's so important that each of us have a mission, have a purpose, and have an alignment with self before we're able to serve and impact others. But that's another story. But what I really want to end with, because it's getting busy out here and people are just coming to me, what I really want to end with is start within, radiate outward, and just be a great person. Just be someone you'd love to meet. Be someone who's interesting. Be someone who's creative. Be someone who's just different. Don't be like the sheep. Don't be like the cattle. Stand out. Do something different. Stop following every single person, every single influencer. You don't have to be like them. You don't have to have the same trends. Set your own trends. You are the trend, baby. You are the whole trend. In fact, what suits me will not suit you. So why are you following me in that way? And the same vice versa. If somebody wears an outfit, that does not mean that it suits me, but it suits them perfectly. Even the hairstyle. So just be your own trend. Right on time with this statue. Set your own trends. Be your own trend. And know who you are. Know who you are. I really, really am disappointed to see when people are depending on others for information, for finding out who they are. You don't know yourself. You need to be confident in who you are. And when people come with you with information, you know whether that's for you or not. Because people who come at you, they'll try to teach you, they'll try and mold you, but don't be moldable. You know who you are, and that is something that nobody can take away from you. So I'm going to end now, because I just feel like this has been a powerful, short, but 10 minutes. It's actually quite long. Very, very important talk. And I want you to comment, I choose to love myself today. Or comment, I completely relate to this message. Or I've taken a lot from this message. And I wish you so much love and success. Success comes from within to without, comes from your concept of self, and you get to the next level every time you level up. your identity. Sending love from Paris, Krissy in Paris. And I'm gonna go to my rest of my walk. And I know you guys are gonna become the better, the best, and the ultimate version of yourself from this day on. Because you deserve that. You own that to yourself. You own that to the people that can't wait to see you win. Or can't wait to see you win. So with that, howdy. Au revoir.